Look at them flags, sunny people. That's what I fought. That's that wind I fought coming all the way over here. So my rule is, at least kayaking, is when you got wind blowing like that, that's a north wind, to paddle to the north end. So you might have to fight, especially if you're the only boat ramp is on the south side of the lake. You might have to fight like the Dickens to get there, but I mean, we here now. And we got some wind break, which is what I was looking for. And we also have the sun setting out of the west. So this whole bank over here should be getting the majority of the sun. There he is. That was a thump there, so I cast back at it. Probably a crop. Nope, it's bluegill. Little bluegill, baby. Yeah. Oop. There we go. You heavy for a little guy. There we go. Just had to get the spinner bait on him. Probably another little guy. Little bluegill. Yep. Another little bluegill. He tried to eat that swim bait. A little bit too big for him. But spinner bait was just right. Little guy. Ooh, you threw a lot of weight, threw a lot of water. My floating fly rig would probably be too big for these. Ooh, something got hold of you, didn't it? But I would still like to have tried. Goes quite a ways. Oh, just barely got it too, I think. Another little bluegill. They're in that brush right there, sunny people. So the rule is, because that's in Tennessee, they call that hay brush, or Tennessee and Kentucky. And here's the blue, man, something's eating these jokers. They trying to get a hold of them. That heron, or these herons, they got them running and gunning. But that's hay brush, which means smaller, finer brush instead of the big, thick limbs. And the hay brush will typically have the smaller bluegills, and the thicker limbs, the actual wood structure, will have the bigger bluegills and bigger crappie. This is the Mepp's Spinfly. Got him. Bass. I think. Yeah, pretty sure it's a bass. Yep. The Mepp Spinfly woolly worm. Oh, wow. He's definitely been caught before. Mepp Spinfly woolly worm. Brown body, gold hardware and blade. Let's see if there's something on this piece of brush. Ooh. Isolated piece of brush. That's not a terrible cast, I suppose. There's something. So this whole bank right here has got fish, apparently. I say that, who knows? Flicker, 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 flicker. Oh, yeah. That's a little, oh my goodness. I think he wanted it. What do you think, sunny people? Yeah, I think he wanted it. There we go. Yep, not too shabby, right? Make sure this We'll work this bank. I mean, shoot. The old folks say don't leave them. If they biting, don't leave them. There he is. Cut, cut, cut. Oh, hello. Hello. That's a nice one. Yeah, it's not as big as the other one. Now, this is a sunny day. Not big sunnies yet. That one wasn't too bad. But, y'all know we love some bluegill. Actually, I guess I could do this. This is a sunny day. Oh, look at that big squirrel. Squirrel? Oh, we waiting on that. Let's get another cast in. Oh man, this is a day. Bluegills in here thick. These blue, ooh my. My. Swallowed it. Just a second as deep. Not as deep as one of the others, but pretty good. Right, buddy? Heavy bone, too. You gonna be somebody. Leave no doubts. Sunny T hooked the Sunny T. There we go. Man, they have thrashed between the jackfish, or so in East Texas, and even in just kind of all through up that corridor, East Texas, Central Louisiana, Mississippi, Tennessee, or at least East and Central Tennessee, chain pickerel, I've heard to them referred as jackfish. So if y'all hear me say jackfish or jack the knife, that's what I'm talking about. But between those jackfish and these bluegill, this spinnerbait has been through them. Oh man, I didn't even know I had this fish. Wow, that's a nice bluegill. That's a nice bluegill. Look at the colors, honey people. Beautiful colors. Just beautiful. I know, buddy. It's like, please let me put my fin in you. Please let me put my fin in you. No, not today. You heavy bones. Good fish. Good fish. Guess we really didn't have to worry about the float and fly today, sunny people. Because when you can catch them, anytime you can catch fish on a moving presentation, it's typically more fun and less dire. When they're eating a moving presentation, then it typically means your presentation doesn't have to be just locked in automatic, because they've got a they've got a fight, not a fight or flight necessarily, but they're competing over it. So they don't care that it's not. They're not looking so close at it that it's got to be perfect. They're trying to eat it before cousin Larry or cousin Sheila gets a hold of it. So they don't have time to look at it close. Jeez, that thing followed it all the way out here. They don't have time to look at it close. They gotta eat. It's like Thanksgiving. It's like Thanksgiving in my family. You gotta eat before the older kids and the big kids come through. Y'all know how that is. Don't act like I'm the only one. So that being the case, it doesn't have to be a super great presentation. Oh, oh, oh. You're a smaller one, a smaller female. Man, she swallowed it. God. Thank you, baby. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You scarred up too. These fish are tough. Survivors. Survivors. Got him? Got him. What do you... Oh, hello. Oh, yeah. Survivors. That hook is coming out nice. And I'm still hooking up pretty good, so pretty good. Heavy bones, baby. Oh shoot, there we go. There's one. There's one. Little bluegill, I think. Pretty sure. On the opposite side. Yeah, it's a little bluegill. Thank you, baby. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Where your mama down? Where your mama down? Little guy. Yeah. Y'all just gonna blow me into the tree, huh? I say y'all like somebody trying to do it. Baby. Flip, flip, flip. I had to go all the way around the world with that fish. That was cool. Couldn't set the hook up, so I didn't want to break another rod that I can't replace. Well, now I'm going to have to do something. Yeah, you got a deformed little bottom lip. We had a blast. This is my second kayak trip this week, so that was a blessing. But like I said, it's almost the middle of November. Thanksgiving is, I want to say, less than 2 weeks away. I think today's the 12th. I don't know. So, you know, to be able to come out here and still catch, and they're still pretty active to be swimming on that, to be getting on that spinner bait as much as they have been. You know, they not tired yet, as the song goes. So that's pretty good. It'd been nice if that wind could have pushed, you know, since the doggone was shoving me in the opposite direction. Like that headwind was killing me trying to paddle out here. It'd been nice if it had showed back up and pushed me back in, but that didn't happen. But I think we're at 172 subscribers, Sunny people. That's a blessing.